It's the Not Even Podcast, the world's finest 20-minute variety hour. Now broadcasting in color. Meet your beloved hosts, New England's premier clown witch, Kristen. Wanted for crimes against good taste, it's Shane. Former teen heartthrob, Emile. And introducing Bonetholemew. The Not Even Podcast is brought to you by Existential Dread.
Hello, everybody! How is everyone this fine, lovely, wonderful afternoon? This fine May afternoon.
It's not an afternoon.
It's 6:30. The sun is still out. It's the afternoon.
It's afternoon
And
evening.
it's barely May anymore.
Yeah. Tomorrow's Pride. Happy Pride, everybody.
Happy Pride Eve, everyone. Be sure to leave out milk and cookies for Marsha P. Johnson.
How is everybody? How are you, Emile?
Well, other than the hanging asterisk about the state of the world, this is not a politics show. Other than that... Oh, no, never mind, I had it. Other than that, I should be in charge of everything.
There we go, yep.
Hey, I'm loving the look on the face of our long-suffering producer-director, Kim, who is maybe going to talk in this episode.
Leave me alone.
See, we could have
didn't want to be credited.
We could have done this thing where she doesn't utter a sound the entire time and she becomes this mysterious entity, but out of the gates, we already know who she is and what she's about.
Listen, we've done 199 episodes without her uttering a sound, and we're breaking that today.
That's right. It's the grand reveal of the person that actually, runs the show, because the rest of us are a bunch of, cats that will swat at anything. And also, our third host, Kristen. Hello, Kristen.
Oh, hi. I'm pretty tired. I did 5 hours of balloon twisting today. My hands are okay, but my mind is not.
Oh.
Yeah, that thing in the intro about her being a clown is completely literal. That's not a bit.
If you x-ray, her skull, the brain is in the shape of, one of those balloon animal poodles. That's what it looks like right now.
No, my brain looks like a big fucking mess of confetti. That's what my brain looks like right now.
You have one?
Wow. Rude.
No, I mean in comparison to us, that's progress.
I guess.
I don't know who's more insulted by that. Anyways. So, we have a couple of things that on the docket that we wanted to get out of the way here. Who wants to go first? It would be...
Yes, so I told the rest of the cast and crew that there was something I needed to read on air for this show. This is, I think, the greatest thing ever written in the history of the English language. This was a Craigslist ad posted in 2013, and I have had it saved to my computer and various phones since then, and I have literally thought about this at least once a day for the past 12 years. So I will read this to you. It is from, as I said, Craigslist from the Detroit metro area under creative gigs. Comic book artist, parentheses, internet. I am writing a comic book based on my story, Clown White. It is a murder mystery on a world where clowns are real. There are issues or racism and homophobia that are addressed in an indirect way, parentheses, like fiction often does. Circus clowns have a higher place in society than party clowns. This doesn't mean that all circus clowns work in the circus. Senator Jingles Snout is a Republican U.S. senator and a circus clown. Transgender is addressed. Buzz O'Brien is a cop. He is human despite being born a clown. I have had several artists assigned to assist me. Time has been a major issue with a few, poor quality of work an issue with others. I am planning on putting the first 20 panels on Kickstarter to fund what would be 10 to 12 issues, which would be available online. My idea, and they capitalize the I, would be to collect those into a graphic novel, which would be sold either as digital or hard copy. I am not looking for the best artist in the world, but the first few panels include, quote, Life the Clown in a tub. Parentheses, no naughty bits showing. This is not gratuitous. I want to establish that these are real clowns and that life is very pretty. So the ability to draw the human form is essential. I understand this is choppy and quickly put together ad. Please don't judge the project by it. I wanted to hit several topics in a few lines. If you might be interested, please write me, comma, a copy of your work. Stephen. Location, internet. It's not okay to contact this poster with services or other commercial interests. Compensation. When we get money from Kickstarter, I would give you half out of my half. America, nation, human race. Aside from thinking about this every single day since 2013, at least once a month, I do a Google search.
You check to see if this finally happens?
Yes!
Please,
Wait, when is it from again?
It's 2013.
2013.
12 years ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I still haven't found it.
Oh,
and
no, come
I need, like, if not the comic, I at least want to find the story this is supposedly based on. Maybe that story was never published.
Steve,
but
wherever you are, if you're ever listening to this,
we are your target audience.
You have 4 people in this room right here, right now, that will read from beginning to end the story of Clown Noir.
Yes, we will.
I thought it was Clown White.
Clown White is the
it's a noir
Please,
thing,
God.
is it not?
Is it noir?
It's a detective story, at least.
Okay.
Yeah, Steve, if you're out there, I have $12. I will buy the rights to this story.
Whoa!
No, you need
This is this man's vision. You can't take his own IP from him.
Yeah.
No.
You could be a producer. Just no.
I know. I've seen what producers have to do. I would never.
Like, every time I hear the line, just like, despite being born,
is a human despite being born a clown.
Like, I always think of the time I was doing a gig, and
boy.
a child came up to me, she looked me up and down, and was like, "You're not a real clown, you just dress like one." I'm like, girl, what do you think a clown is?
God, small children just sucker punching people, grown-ass adults with existential crises is one of the greatest things in the entire
I think people underestimate just how, like, smart children can be.
Children are creepily smart.
Yeah, it's distressing, and we kind of need to put a stop to it.
Yeah.
Or put them in charge, honestly.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, they're probably going to do a better job than what's going on right now.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
God. So, yeah, do you think clowns are real?
No.
No.
I hope not.
No, they're fucking cryptids, okay? We don't know if they're real. We'll never know.
There are reports of those that sleep at the edge of the woods. Their house is right there, and deep in the woods, they just hear a faint honking.
Oh, you must be tired. Well, this has been lovely.
Yes.
Shall we move to the next
Just carry the good message of Clown White in your heart as we move on from
Yes.
Yes.
Remember all the metaphors. Yes. Now it's on to our next segment, which I call Debate Club. I am going to make Emile and Kristen debate 2 sides of a hot button issue, and then since you're here,
I am
we will come to a consensus on who makes the better argument. So,
And Bonetholemew, I'm sorry, dear fans, will not be participating in this argument because he is dead.
Yeah,
he is a skeleton.
Mm-hmm. He's recusing himself.
Mm-hmm. He's recusing himself.
Yes.
Oh.
Wait, what does recusing mean?
It's like there's
It
conflict
means-
of interest.
It means
It means he better keep his bony ass mouth shut.
It means he has too much skin in the game.
Ow.
Hey, Shane, I could
Jokes.
kill you.
All right, so the topic is Emile, this is the superpower you will be defending. That is better than the other superpower.
Well, beans.
The ability to freeze time, but everyone else is aware that time has frozen. They can't move or do anything, but they are aware, and whatever's happening in front of them, they will witness and see. Kristen, your superpower is you can turn invisible, but then everyone else also turns invisible.
Oh.
Oh.
And again, they are all aware of this. So,
Okay.
Emile, please explain why the ability to freeze time, but everyone else knows, is better.
I'm sorry, that's fucking great.
Yeah.
Because-
Also, if you walk in front of them, they will see that and they'll be like, "Who was that guy that could move?"
Honestly, I'm not seeing many. That's not really a downside because the thing is, I like to think I'm a good person, but more than I am good or evil, I am annoying. So the ability to just frustrate people, but by doing absolutely nothing, would vindicate. Not so much. It would ascend me. I would become a fucking bodhisattva of obnoxiousness. Like this, in my hands, that would be the best thing ever. Like I could just do shit. And then I would be a whole ass mile away from somebody before they could react to it. Or, if I were feeling vindictive, dude, I could trap someone in an I have no mouth and I must scream type situation. That is too much power to put into the hands of one man. Thankfully, I'm non-binary, so I should have this power.
That checks out.
So I should mention before we get to Kristen, you can use this power for as long as you like. There's no time limits, but if you die while using it,
You die in real
nobody else ever gets to go back. They're all stuck like that. All right, so Kristen.
That's another advantage.
God damn. Okay.
All right, so Kristen, why is being invisible and making everyone else invisible too better?
Okay. So hear me out. What's
I will not.
literally the worst thing on the planet?
Other people?
Other people.
Okay.
Other people.
Oh
okay?
man, I was gonna suggest the knowledge that we all die alone.
I have a pair of socks that says, "Friends don't make friends hang out." Okay? Like, there is something to be said about being alone.
Yeah, and what you're saying is you don't like that we're friends.
Hey, I did not interrupt you, sir.
That's true, actually, Emile.
I did not interrupt you.
That is true, Emile.
See, if we were invisible, this would not be a problem.
Kristen, they'll still make noise.
Oh no, they can make noise.
Yes.
Oh man.
Invisible is just sight.
You just can't see them.
Yes, but I thought their sounds would be invisible too.
Kristen, sound is already invisible.
Oh my god.
I mean,
okay.
unless you
No,
have synesthesia.
True.
I think. I don't have it.
No,
I know
some of the scariest things that have happened in our lives have come from other people. Okay? Other people are the scariest fucking things. Hands fucking down. I would rather take a monster under my bed than a human any fucking day.
See,
people are scary.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Is that the end of your piece?
I feel like I should provide an example and then I'll be done.
Yeah, okay.
So...
Go.
good
I will grant that.
Judging by my interruption, she does deserve it.
Thank you. It really throws off my train of thought. Okay, so let me give an example about how other people are the worst. So, it's gonna be a TV show example. What? So
Go on.
I haven't finished the show, but the seasons that I've watched, which is probably 1 through 10 of Supernatural.
Oh,
Okay.
Christ.
Okay, in the first season, there is an episode where it's literally this redneck family that's kidnapped fucking Jensen Ackles, and I can't believe I'm forgetting their names. Oh my god, this is terrible. Sam and Dean? No. Thank you, Kim.
Is it Cass and Dean?
No,
the two boys?
Sam and Dean. It's Sam and Dean, right?
Hank.
Probably.
No, it's
Yeah,
Hank and Dean.
that's
Oh no, that's the Venture Brothers,
Yeah.
which is a way better show than Supernatural.
Okay. So Supernatural is a show about You guessed it, it's the supernatural. There's fucking witches. There's fucking vampires. There's fucking cryptids. There's literally everything you can talk about. Like, think about, talk about, whatever.
I can't talk about anything else besides.
I can't barely talk right now. Anyway, so this episode at the very end, so basically they get kidnapped by this redneck family and they're like kept in these prison cells and they, they get their way out of there. They have to like punch, this redneck 12-year-old, like, and eventually when they finally escape this place, Dean was basically like, yeah, people are the scariest thing. And I honestly couldn't agree more.
So,
okay, Sartre.
You know what this is? This is like two villains doing their monologues, and Kristen's is like deep place of trauma of like, I've seen the human race, I've seen what they really are, and I wish I could never see them again. And Emile's was just, I'm gonna pants people. So, I don't know.
Batman.
Yes. Exactly. Yeah, this is a Joker versus Ra's al Ghul situation here. Well, I mean, it's one of the versions of the Joker where he's actually funny.
This isn't the Heath Ledger Joker.
I mean, no, that was funny.
It's also like some versions of the Joker versus other versions.
That's true, actually.
It's a society Joker versus silly jokes man.
So, Kim, I don't know about you, but the embittered villain monologue kind of won me over.
Wait, hold on. I do
Yeah.
want to make two counter arguments here.
Go on.
To hers. One, and this is petty, is that I think if you are going to use fiction as evidence, it has to be from a good show.
Whoa!
Listen. I can say things like this because I have no concept of shame whatsoever. I'm going to say this now in front of the internet. I like every single Star Wars movie, including. So I have no shame about my taste.
Okay. You know what?
They have, and they will always fail.
I am going to counter with a quote from Supernatural.
Go on.
Okay. Driver picks the music. The passenger keeps his pie hole shut.
What?
Bitch.
Who's the driver?
Okay.
I am.
Okay, that's really good. That's a fucking sterling rebuttal. I'm gonna keep my argument on the board, but I do tip a hat metaphorically. I'm not wearing a hat.
I would like the record to show that I am not even going after Emile's statement.
She said the name of the show!
All right,
We're free. We are free from our eternity of torment.
put in all the party sound effects right here.
The curse!
Okay, but my second argument is a bit more science-y.
Okay.
Well, my second rebuttal to your claim is a bit more sciencey in that if you're invisible, I believe you actually can't see. Because
there's no light getting into your invisible eyes.
Yeah, there's no light getting in. Like, it's just passing straight through you. It's not like actually like processing your receptors and shit. So you can't see shit.
Where was this argument when you got cast as the Invisible Man in the Invisible Man, Emile?
Because I was having an excuse to be hammy. Also, he wore goggles. He wore goggles specifically so that he could see while invisible.
Is it like being underwater, where like you need a little pocket of air?
At least I read this somewhere in a cheesy.
He was probably wearing goggles because he was pretending not to be invisible, so people wouldn't think he was weird.
I mean, I assumed that was the reason why he wore goggles.
I think my favorite part about the Invisible Man is him thinking, this will make me not look like a weirdo, as he goes out head to toe dressed like a fucking mummy.
I mean, I love the confidence of what he says in it, which is like, yes, now that I am invisible, I will take over the banks. I will take over Parliament. No one will be able to stand against me.
Also, I'm running around butt naked.
I will rule the world because I'm invisible.
By the way, these jokes are great for the podcast listening H.G. Wells fan target demographic.
Yes, our target demographic is those people and the guy that made Clown White. Those are our two audience.
Please,
Mr. Steven, yes.
Please, Steven. I need you.
The invisible clown.
Okay, so who won this debate?
Wait, so am I
honestly,
supposed to? I'm so confused. There are two topics, we have to talk about
which one's better and which one's
We
better.
said which superpower is better, and you had to
Right.
make your case, and he had to make his case.
But when it was not made known to me that we had to go after each other's.
I didn't exactly structure
no.
it.
Let's let
Kristen,
do a rebuttal.
Kristen, I threw that in because I wanted to be a petty bitch.
Would you also like to be a petty bitch, Kristen?
Yeah, Kristen, if you have a counter argument you'd like to make.
I don't, but I'm just
Okay. I have my reason why I think. So I am also on the same page as Shane, which is I think that everyone being invisible would be better because I think it would be funnier. Because I'm imagining how this would play out. Where I'm like, guys, don't worry. I haven't even played my trump card yet. And then I go. And I activate the power and everyone goes poof. No one is used to being invisible.
Yeah, what the fuck?
So everyone immediately starts tripping over everything.
Oh
and
my God.
You didn't say there was like a physical distance.
Oh.
Yeah, it's everyone on Earth.
It was everyone in the world.
See,
Everyone in the world,
like
yes.
there's someone giving birth to a baby and they're
It's
like, where
well,
did everyone go?
I can't see the head anymore.
There's so I am there are so many horrible, like, just kind of downwind bits of collateral damage that would happen from this. And you know that most of the people that would be harmed by this would be heartwarming orphans.
That is generally true.
Yeah.
And that's funny.
Yeah.
No,
Gee.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Come at us, heartwarming orphan lobby.
Okay, now, what's the difference between invisible people and ghosts?
Ghosts are dead.
You can't walk through walls as an invisible person.
Also,
yeah.
ghosts are weak to dark type attacks.
Boo.
Hey, Pokemon is still cool, people.
Yeah, it is.
All
It
right,
is.
Shane,
All right.
bang the gavel.
I'm gonna bang the gavel in favor of Kristen. Bang, bang.
Hey.
Though, Emile, you fought valiantly, I will say.
Yeah.
Well done to you as well.
And on that note,
All right.
Oh,
This next piece.
the
and
Reverend.
now, a reading from the New Clown Testament.
By the way, we are going all in on clowns.
We really are.
Shush.
All right, silence, please, for the reading.
Silence in the Clown Church.
Thank you.
The clerch.
Jesus Christ.
All right, sign of the cross. Here we go. And now, a reading from the New Clown Testament. Pagliacci, 6:12. But doctor, he cried. I am Pagliacci. Pagliacci felt sadness deep within his soul. He saw the doctor in an attempt to relieve some of that sadness that he felt, some of that suffering. His wife encouraged him to go, but this encouragement allowed her to lay with another man. But he did know. Oh yes, he did know.
There's infidelity in the Kleibel?
Of course there is. Oh my
I thought this was a holy book.
No.
Have you fucking read the Song of Songs or whatever that is? There's lots of fucking in the. There's a lot of fucking in the Hebrew Bible.
I think that was really deep.
The plot thickens.
Yeah.
Yes.
The Clot.
The plot thickens. Oh,
man.
Pagliacci, you poor man.
Yeah. Oh, also literally the best opera of all time. Just I might be biased.
You say this when Faust is there?
I might be biased, but
I'm still just sitting with the deep meaning. Because he is Pagliacci, right? It's just exactly like he says.
Sorry.
Sorry, Emile, would you mind doing a double take on that and you burp directly into the microphone, like you lean right up against it, against Kim's wishes?
No, that would be silly.
You were saying?
Thanks, Emile.
Oh, gross.
I've been framed. Shane just framed me, and it
Okay.
makes me sad. I'm sorry.
Let's return.
I'm sorry that we burped
Yes.
during your sermon.
To the holy book.
The great,
Yes, how dare you.
our dear irreverence.
How dare you speak out of turn in the chapel?
In the clapple.
In the clapel.
I love her songs.
But yes, I think it is quite human and relatable to be experiencing some sort of suffering. And, you know, personally, I am pretty stubborn when it's like, oh, you have this problem, go to the doctor. And it really does help when a friend or a partner encourages you to go see them. But at what cost?
How can you trust them?
How can you trust them?
And it's true. From like a real life example in our own lives, Kristen had sores. She was sore from her hard work today, and she refused. Okay, she had cramps. I thought sores sounded better. Whatever. Okay, so she had cramps from her long, difficult work today, and we suggested she take a pain medication. She refused because she was gonna die on this hill of her agony. So we wrestled her like a cat and force-fed her acetaminophen.
I am still bitter about this.
Was I in the bathroom when this happened?
No, this is an exaggeration for comedic effect, you absolute geed.
Oh, sorry. I was pissing and shitting and making a mess of the bathroom in there, so... Yeah, sorry about
by the
that.
way...
And that's the cost.
the cost...
That bathroom is unusable.
Yeah. And by the way, we're recording this in my apartment, and it is my week on bathroom duty. This isn't a bit. You Shane.
I don't know if this is relevant at all, but the cramps, it wasn't even a little bit related to balloon twisting. It's
It's just a bad time.
It's just the lady times are coming. So
Do you think if a woman goes to a clown, hospital, a clospital, if you will,
No.
and she goes to St.
The answer to your question is no.
And she goes to St. Pagliacci's and she says, "Listen, Doc, I'm certain I don't want any more children in my life. I'd like to get my tubes tied, please." And the doctor says, "Say no more!" And then they turn the fallopian tubes into a little balloon animal.
I promise you, dear listener, we don't only talk about clowns, and in future podcasts we will not just be talking about clowns. However, we will definitely be mentioning this hospital many times in the future.
it's true. Yeah, it's absolutely true.
What is next on the docket, or are we at the end of our wonderful journey today?
We have reached the terminus.
We have reached Terminus.
Oh, how
That
wonderful!
sounds dire.
It is.
Yeah, because this is the point when our dear producer, director Kim,
Unlocks the door.
unlocks the door and then takes each of us out back one at a time, and then shoots us in the head like a dog.
We're getting sent to St.
God.
Pagliacci's.
The great clown heaven in the sky. Clevin.
You'll be alright. It's one of those little water squirt guns.
Oh my god.
Flower lapel guy.
Like when a clown disciplines its cat, like, "No, bad kitty."
Jesus Christ.
I'm so sorry that I have to do this. I'm good.
Like, why do you guys use your clown voices to make it sound like you're missing teeth? like, oh, I'm so sorry, I have to do this.
It's just natural to sound like this.
Oh my god, you just sound like Goofy.
Maybe. I wish I could do a Goofy voice. That'd be incredible.
That'll be next week's debate. Is Goofy a clown? Yes or no?
Oh, man.
Y'all, if I could do a Goofy voice out, you would never hear my normal voice.
That's probably true.
Although to be fair, I can do a very good Kermit the Frog, but I don't only talk like Kermit.
Guys, we just got an angry knock on the door from Disney. They just caught wind of this episode as it's being recorded.
You'll never catch me alive, fuckers!
So, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Not Even. I have been Shane.
I have been Emile.
And I am still presently Kristen.
And this has been Kim.
And
I'm also here.
Yes.
And Bonetholemew is dead.
Alrighty, see y'all. Let's be real. Probably next 6 months from now.
Good night. We will see you in your nightmares. That was a hoot.